Hello and welcome to the Old Man's Toy Box. Today we're going to take a look at something I found at a flea market. And here it is. It's a microscope. Toy microscope. And I'm not sure when this was made, but by the look of the box I would say the 70s. Doesn't say much about who made it or on the box as far as I can see, but why did I pick this up? One of the reasons is it's in the box and everything. It looks kinda nice. But in the 70s I had a microscope. I think a lot of kids had microscopes. Mostly boys, perhaps, I don't know. But I had one that looked very similar to this. It was just not this cool 70s color. It was black, but I think it was the same make. But I remember mine was in a sort of a plastic box. I think I found a picture from eBay, so I can put it here. But very similar, and I think these are made in Japan, so they're Japanese from something called YKS. But I couldn't really find a lot of information, but there's a lot of these on eBay as vintage YKS Japanese toy microscope. So maybe there was a toy company or a company that just made microscopes, and then they also did some cheaper ones that was sort of aimed at children. But it says down here, precision tested optics, and a hobby today, a profession tomorrow. So yeah, but let's take it out of the box and see. The microscope. Yeah, it also says YKS here, so yeah, it looks very similar to the one I had, and there's batteries in here. It's never a good thing to leave batteries in things, but yeah. And it was passed. Why is there batteries inside? It's because you have two ways of, you need to get some light, some backlight for whatever you have on your microscope up here. And one way, if you have some other source of light, you can reflect that with a mirror. But maybe it's nighttime or you don't have a good lamp, then you flip this around and there's a light here. So apparently it's, oh, and it's also broken. Well, maybe I can fix that. But it's supposed to work like the light is off when it's in, when the mirror is up, and then you turn it around and there's a sort of a switch here that turns this light on. So yeah, let's look at what is. There's a pair of tweezers and this. I remember mine had like a, maybe it's the same tool, but mine was just made of glass, and I think it's if you have some liquid, you put this into the liquid, and then there's a little droplet at the end, and then you put that on one of these, and then you have a little piece of liquid there, and then you take, let's see if there's some left here in this kit. Yeah, then there's a very small, very delicate, small pieces of glass, very thin sheet of glass, and you put that on top of your liquid specimen, and then you clip it under these holders, and then you wonder at what your specimen is. And and then of course, for those who never used a microscope, you choose your how much of magnification you want. By this wheel has 100 to 150 times, 500 to 750, 200 to 300. So of course it goes from 100 times to 750 times. Yeah, as it says here, 100 to 750 times zoom. So and then this is where you can try and focus. Let's put some fresh batteries in and see if maybe we can get the light to shine. Even though it's broken. So have some fresh batteries. Let's see. and minus. And then this is broken, so we have to try and see if we can gently move it around here. See if something. Yes, there is light. So it actually still works. So nice. So I will have to find some super glue and super glue this back into place. So yeah, that was a probably 1970s Japanese YKS microscope.